What's up, people? This is Action Jackson, and welcome to Take Action TV. Action! What's up, people? This is Action Jackson, and welcome to a chat with a champion here on Take Action TV. On today's show, I have the wonderful Karla. How you doing, mate?
I'm good.
And we met Karla. Well, I met Karla at a session that I did, and you had dreams about doing something special. And we're going to find out a bit about that. Tell us a bit about yourself, because there's people watching who want to be inspired, and that's what this show is all about. And I think you're an inspirational person, otherwise you won't be sitting here. Tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm Karla, I'm 15, and I've been wanting to write books for quite a long time.
Wow. What is it about writing? Why do you like write? How long have you been writing?
Quite a long time.
Jeez. And tell me about when you're writing, what goes, because Karla wants to write a book. Have you probably written quite a few?
Yes, I have.
And the world is about to find out about Karla's writing skills. It's about dreams. It's about making your dreams a reality. If you've got a dream and you're thinking about it, don't think. Take action, because success is about doing, not just thinking. Before we get to the book, let's talk about your obsession with movies. Yeah, I love watching movies, but this young lady here, I think she has a great... How great is your obsession with movies?
Very big.
Very big. How big is big? I mean, tell me about how big is big with your obsession with movies.
I had to find a new bag to put all my DVDs in.
Wow, she's probably got a DVD sort of room in her house. So what kind of movies do you like watching?
Fantasy to action to horror.
Wow. Jeez. So obviously during holidays, you probably just, sit and just watch hours and hours. Do you find that actually helps your writing?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say is your sort of your top 10 or top 5 movies that you've seen?
Toy Story.
Toy Story. Toy Story. And everyone loves Toy Story. What's your favorite movie? Huh? Let's see. Why Toy Story? Why do you like Toy? Why does that grab you?
I've always liked it since I was little. It's funny.
Yeah, and sort of works with the imagination.
Mhm.
No, that is good. All right, so on to the book that you're about to write. Take us through the plot of one of the books that you're going to write. Tell us a bit about the book and what the book is. Why do you want to write the book?
My book is about a cat and a fairy, and they go through a forest called the Glitter Forest, and they find a wishing lake, and they make a wish, and it comes true.
Wow. So it's all about wishes. Do you tend to have sort of messages behind what you write, or you just sort of write? Do you have messages behind?
I have one message in that book, and that's that dreams do come true.
Yay! That's what this show is about. Dreams do come true. We're recording this in the YouTube. Have you ever been to YouTube headquarters?
No, I have not.
No. See, that's one little dream. You can tick that off your list. But there's some people out there who are watching, and they're thinking about their dreams, they're thinking about their goals, and they think it's too far away. You're obviously in your starting age in terms of your dreams and your goals. And, how do you feel when you are sort of in that process of writing? What thoughts come to your mind?
That I just got to keep going and find people that inspire you, and that book keeps pushing you to go.
Do you ever have down moments and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the books and what your dreams?
I get down moments when I get a sentence wrong, or it doesn't match, or
okay,
like that.
So how do you overcome that?
I keep rewriting and rewriting.
So you must do over and over. So, and there's the thing, and this is where we kind of have to throw some advice your way. Anybody that's watching, getting it wrong is okay. Getting it wrong is part of getting it right. Most people are scared to get it wrong, that they don't even start at all, But in your case, you started, but then you hit that wall of, oh, that's not right, and then you go over. Do you find that actually takes a lot of time away from your creativity, trying to get it right?
Not really, because I get more creativity and imagination in my head as I write.
Jeez, that's amazing. So you've brought your manuscript here with us.
Yeah.
Let's just. So she brought her manuscript, and we want to sort of see you know, or get a taste of Karla's work, because it's I think it's very powerful. Talk us through, you know, what's in the manuscript. Is this the one with the Wishing Lake, or is it a different
Yes,
one?
this one.
Okay, what's it called?
The story of Mia Twinkle Toes.
The story of Mia Twinkle Toes. Do you mind reading some of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna get a snapshot actually of it. Yeah. Well, actually, do you know what would be so great? Okay, we have a segment towards the end where we'll put a spotlight on just you, you know, and we're gonna use that for that segment. I think that would be cool. The question I would like to ask you is tell the viewers how we met, and you know how was the connection made, basically.
Me and Jackson met while I was in my secondary school last year in November, and he was talking about his book, and I asked to what his favourite.
Was it the whole process you were asking me about how I wrote my book? Yeah. And I was like, yeah, this is how I did it, and I was like, this is what you should do, and we've been connected since in terms of like building. We're on Twitter, and since then she's been sending me snippets of her work, which I believe is amazing, you know, and sort of helping the whole process. And how is our connection? Has it helped you in any way move forward? How has it helped you?
When you was out of school, you just like made me want to get there, and made me want to get published more.
That's it. Just shut up and take action. Just make it happen. You know. There are some people watching who are just scared to start, you know. If you had to sort of give them an advice as to what you believe that they should do to get started, what advice do you think that is? Because obviously you're a young person, you're writing your book, and that's something that is very rare for a young person at 15 to be writing a book. Hello, you know. What advice would you kind of give them, those who are in that funny space?
Don't listen to your friends, because they may say, if you're, for example, being a writer, they'll say that writing is too young for your age. But when they told me, I went and done some research and proven them wrong, as there are 7-year-old writers who are very successful.
Wow, that is amazing. Do the research on your dream, your goals, your dreams. Don't just sit there and say it's impossible. Go and find out. If someone tells you it's impossible, don't take it. Go on Google and start researching. And I think it's very important to work on people's dreams, because obviously you've worked really hard. How hard do you work on your dream? And most people would spend their life on Facebook and Snapchat. Hello. To get a Facebook and face your book. How did you get that Facebook? How hard do you work on your craft and your gift?
I worked very hard during last year to get this all finished.
Roughly, let's quantify it. How many hours a day typically do you spend on writing?
I spent around 2 hours in the morning, and then about 5 to 4 hours at night.
Did you hear that? 2 hours in the morning and roughly about 4 hours in the evening. That's 6 hours. 6 hours. That's how successful people become successful, because they spend time on their gift. And that's why we're doing this. To say to you that you're amazing. It's time for you to shut up and take action. Don't just talk about your dream. Put some time into it. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. So how many books are you working on at the moment?
2.
2 books at a time. Hey, look at that. And what's in terms of release time? When are you looking for them to be released?
Next year.
Yeah, next year at some point. So you got to look out for Karla, you know, making it happen for everybody watching here today. This is what it's all about. You know, this show is about, you know, I believe that everyone's got a gift. And when you wake up in the morning, I say to people, who can I serve with my gift? And I know that when you write the book, you're able to serve people with their gift. So the first book is all about helping people to believe that dreams can come true. Tell us about the second, the other book.
The second book is related to this one. It's about being different and unique.
Okay. So they all have messages.
Yeah.
Yeah. What inspired that message?
The shooting in Orlando.
Okay. Wow. So there was a shooting, and this is someone who's taken their gift to solve a particular problem. Give us a brief about that. Is it telling us a story, or what's that?
People, about 50% of people in school actually get bullied for being different.
Wow.
So I was one of the people. So I thought put it into a book would be.
Wow. So you were able to you were able to channel your pain through creativity. Yeah. Yeah. Because a lot of these are my confessions. I'm about to make a confession. I think most people don't even know about this. I actually was bullied in year 7, bullied in year 8, and I was bullied in year 9. And I would get into lots of fights, and people would call me names. And I would go home really feeling insecure about myself. And I look in the mirror, people say, "Oh, look at him, he looks ugly and stupid." And I would hate myself, you know. And you know, and it's a very bad place to be when you start to hate yourself. And it really it's like tearing away at yourself. And you know, it was a very tough time. And it was my gift that brought me out of that time. Just like you used your creativity and you channeled it differently. And you said, you know what, I'm not going to let this break me. For me, it was basketball. I started playing basketball, and I was really good at basketball. Actually, I was rubbish, but I became better. And the focus then shifted from me hating myself to me loving something that I had to be able to offer the world. Would you say that that's similar thing that you went through to where you are now?
I didn't hate myself, but it made me feel really down. So once I got back up, I just told me that I had to get over it and keep going.
Yeah. And the getting over it, was that really difficult to get over feeling down about yourself?
Yeah.
You know, that's so for anybody that's watching right now, and you might be at school, college, and even maybe at university, and you know you feel that sort of bullying, and bullying comes from different angles. And I truly believe it's insecure people that do that. Here is a testament to the fact that you can take that pain and turn it into your passion and be able to serve the world with it. You know, so who can you serve with your gift? What's your ultimate dream? What would you like to see happen with your books and the thing that you've written?
I don't really I have a goal to get people to read it, but my best, the Golden Star goal is to become one of the best sellings.
Wow, the Golden Star goal is to become a bestseller. You want the world to be able to read your stuff and to be, you know, inspired by the work that you're doing. Excellent stuff. Well, we're coming to the end of this wonderful interview. Thank you so much for being here today. And you know, you got James, your brother, who helped you. Hi, James. Say hi. Hi. You know, you dragged him down there today, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
We'll buy you McDonald's, James. Don't worry. If you had to look straight to the camera, that there's a young person out there right now, and she's going through something, and he's going through something. What one message would you give to that person right now, from you to them, before we get to you reading your bit? Look straight to the camera right there.
Don't give up. Keep going, and keep ignoring the people who are telling you that bad things, or if you can't do something, you can, and go for it.
Excellent. You see, don't give up, ignore the people, and go for it. Karla's been a great pleasure working with you. Boom. Stay tuned. You're going to be hearing a lot about, you know, her progress. The next bit, she's going to read you a segment from this wonderful book. So I'm just going to come out of camera, and the spotlight is all yours.
Sooty and Mia began to walk into the forest, silently taking everything in, until Sooty suddenly broke silence. "So why do you look so sad?" Sooty once again asked, looking over at the fairy that started to fly up into the air, just high enough to face the face of the cat. "I'm not sad, just all the other fairies don't like me because I'm different," Mia said as she looped around in the air.
Hey, if you like what you see, please click subscribe. Why? Because you're going to get so much more from me, Action Jackson, on Take Action TV.